The HTC One goes on pre-order in Developer Edition and on Sprint. The BlackBerry Q10 also hits pre-orders, and we've got some leaked R-series photos. And the Nokia Catwalk may not be as hot as you think. I'm Jaime Rivera, and if you're not half drunk yet, that's because you clearly don't know it's Friday already. This is Pocketnow Daily. Let's start today off with some tech ironies, as Apple has filed a new patent that will allow them to bring a Street View service to their iOS Maps application, which is sort of like Google Street View, but with the advantage that you can use the gyroscope to move around instead of the way you have to pan around on Google Maps. But it just begs to wonder why Apple is trying to add new services to iOS Maps when the old ones don't work. Now let's talk about Nokia, as we've now got some leaked specs on that Nokia Catwalk that'll probably be released next month. And don't let me bore you with specifics, it is the same device as the Nokia Lumia 920. Exactly the same in specifications. The only difference is you're getting an aluminum chassis or metallic, we don't know what it's going to be, and then you're also getting a lighter chassis as well. So I'm not complaining that this is bad, only just think about the fact that 1080p is the resolution for this year, and that's not coming on that Catwalk. Now let's talk about pre-orders, as that's the rest of the news that's happened the rest of the day. T-Mobile finally gets the iPhone 5S today. You can pre-order the device, and the prices are actually cheaper than if you got an unsubsidized unlock iPhone on an Apple store, which is kind of interesting because T-Mobile has their non-subsidy plans. But then on the other side of the world, and on the other side of competition, we've got Samsung quietly releasing their Galaxy Note 8 at their Samsung Experience store in London in the UK, and you can look at the device, test it out in the store, and also buy it as well. So just keep that in mind if you're in London, and we've got some more pre-orders coming. Hold on. Now let's talk about BlackBerry, as their mysterious BlackBerry Q10 finally reaches pre-orders in the UK as well, only at the Carphone warehouse for some reason. But the device is finally available. You can get it by the end of the month. But interesting enough, if you're interested in the front-facing security, the Q10 is pretty much the device for you, because we've got some leaked photos of the R-series smartphone that came in the roadmap that was leaked a couple of days ago. And we thought this phone was bigger and better, and the curved display on that leaked photo is not really of a curved display, but that this device is the successor to the BlackBerry Curve, meaning this is an entry-level, ugly, cheap phone. So stay with the Q10. And then finally, for the hot news of the day, the most anticipated smartphone of the year, the HTC One, has reached pre-orders yesterday on AT&T and then today on Sprint. But it doesn't end there. You also get the pre-orders for their Developer Edition, which they promised would be launched at the same time as all the carrier editions. But get this, you get an unlocked bootloader, and you get a 64GB of storage device for $650. And you'll think, well, $650 is a lot, and it's actually not. $650 is what you pay for an iPhone 5 unlocked 16GB, or a Samsung Galaxy S3 or 4 at some point. So honestly, $650 for an unlocked phone with LTE, because that's a Developer Edition, and 64 gigs, that's a definite bargain. But that leads me to the question of the day. Are you getting the HTC One? And if you are you getting the Developer Edition, or are you getting a carrier subsidized device? In my particular case, I'm going for the Developer Edition, but leave us a comment down below. Of course, for an earlier scoop of everything that's happening in the smartphone and tablet world, make sure you follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you again next week.